The Packers beat the Bears 45-30. As I watched it in 4 different locations last night, I was struck by how surprised I was that it was this close. Is that, think about Brady and Aaron Rodgers, or whatever you do for a living. If you're good at what you do for a living, and then your industry decides at about the halfway point of your career in your industry, we're going to make it easier for you. We're going to modify all the legislation in this thing you do, and we're going to make it easier for you. That's what I see when I see Aaron Rodgers. He was already great, and now we're going to have all these rule changes. You can't touch him. You can't nudge him. If you fall into his feet, and it's given Aaron so much confidence. It's given his wide receivers so much confidence. It used to be the Dallas Cowboys with Jimmy Johnson had one receiver, Michael Irvin, that would go over the middle. Everybody goes over the middle. Finesse receivers go over the middle. Slot guys, skinny guys, fast guys. It's a cheat code. I can't believe it was that close. When you consider the chaos Chicago has had. So since Aaron Rodgers started games for the Packers, the Bears have had 8 quarterbacks and 4 coaches, and somewhere in between their offensive coordinators, and new systems, and chaos, and bad offensive lines. Just the institutional memory advantage, the lack of chaos, the advantage to a better culture that Aaron has. It's nothing against Justin Fields, but when you watch a lot of these young quarterbacks, they're doing it on sheer talent. They're making it up as they go. They have no ability, how could they, to go to the line of scrimmage and audible out of trouble and into success. I'm frankly shocked it was that close last night. I look at Aaron and I think to myself, forget Brady playing to 44. Aaron's crazy to leave. He's got the perfect offensive coordinator. Outside of New England, nobody develops offensive lines like Green Bay. It's almost a cheat code. Like, I understood quarterbacks at 37 and 38 back in the Aikman days saying, hey, I'm done. I gotten banged up a lot. My fingers hurt. My back hurts. My head hurts. I'm out. Right now, if you watch Aaron Rodgers, I say this respectfully, it's easy. It feels like half of these throws are a layup drill. You can't hit receivers. You can't go high. It's given receivers and tight ends much more confidence. It's given coordinators much more confidence. You combine that with the acumen and the intelligence of Aaron and the talent, the structural functionality of the Green Bay. It's chess and checkers. Like, I couldn't believe it was that close. I mean, you have a young kid out there that's just kind of the first and second year quarterbacks. You're just kind of making it up as you go. You don't give them the entire playbook. They can't audible out of trouble. Aaron's going to be around a long time. He's got a lot of commercials left. He has got a lot of summers of discontent left. I think we said this last week. I wonder sometimes Brady is such a creature of habit that he's good in a repetitive space. Aaron's more artsy, more Hollywood, that I think Aaron gets bored. I think sometimes it's so easy now for Aaron in 2020 when he gets bored. And is that the reason he creates some off-season conflict or front office conflict or media conflict? But, I almost felt watching him last night, you can grandfather 6 or 7 wins a year to Aaron Rodgers. Just grandfather him in. It's like, oh, yeah, he's facing 4 rookie quarterbacks and 3 second-year quarterbacks, about 70% of them at Lambeau. Let's just grandfather those 7 wins into him. The fact that it was 45-30 and a really competitive first half was the only shocking thing to me. Everybody's got their thing. Everybody's struggling with something a little bit. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're dealing with. And, I'm watching Kansas City now, and there's 2 ways to think of Kansas City. They're back, or they're kind of back, but they're still dealing with stuff, and their schedule has been really easy. And I think they're somewhere in between. I mean, they've beaten the Raiders with an interim coach twice. They barely beat Denver and the Giants. They struggled to put away Green Bay with Jordan Love, and they beat the Cowboys 19-9. The Cowboys ran out of wide receivers. So, to their credit, they've won 6 straight. Their defense is playing great. Mahomes is not – they're just not – again, everybody's dealing with something. They're winning while they're dealing with something. They're just not right offensively. It's not there. I mean, Mahomes has 9 touchdown passes in his last 7 games. 7 of 9 are against the Raiders. So if you look at Mahomes' passer rating against the Raiders twice, it's 133. If you look at his passer rating against everybody else he's played this year, it's not nearly as good. It's like 88. And so they're not right. They're not all there. But when I look at the NFC, I think the teams at the top, I really struggled to find a flaw with Green Bay. I really struggled to find a flaw with Tampa Bay or Arizona. I just don't see the weakness. I think in a salary cap era, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and Arizona are about as good as you can be. The AFC, everybody's got a hole. New England can't throw the ball over the top. They're not a very fast team. Baltimore now is struggling on the back end offensively. Tennessee's good if Derrick Henry's playing. If not, they're very limited. The Colts are good but too reckless. The Chargers have a rookie head coach. You don't see a lot of rookie head coaches winning the Super Bowl, but they're playing well lately. And I look at Kansas City and I'm like, the defense is good. The offense isn't right, but they're winning. Barely, ugly, not there. And I think it's a combination of both. But this is why we talk a lot on this show about culture. I know it's boring, but Green Bay's got a great culture. New England has a great culture. And over the last several years with Andy Reid, the Chiefs have built a good culture. Why does it matter? Because the dips are quick. Green Bay blown out first week. Oh, boy. Okay, week 2, they're fine. New England last year, even with Cam, who came in late, okay, they weren't great. They're back to being good. Kansas City, they're just not right offensively. But the dips are lower, they don't last as long, and that's what culture does. Because everybody's dealing with something, everybody's got an injury, everybody's got a flaw in life and in sports with salary caps outside of baseball. Nobody's great. Everybody is variations of good. I think Green Bay and Tampa are about as good, in Arizona, are about as good as an NFL team can be. They can run it. They can stop the run. They can be dynamic. They've got good quarterback play. They're accurate. They can get sacks. They protect their quarterback. Kansas City could very well come out of the AFC as champions. Right now, if I had to project, I'd say it's Mahomes against Belichick in the AFC Championship, and what a not shock that would be. Neither's perfect. Kansas City's not right. Yes, a chunk of this success is the schedule, and a significant chunk is the Raiders twice, a team that's in a free fall and complete chaos right now in Vegas. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.